Hello Ashar, hope that you are ready for the today's assessment.
Yes, ma'am.
And you are enjoying good health?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so ready and comfortable?
Yes.
No issues?
No.
Okay, let me guide you. The first document that you are supposed to fill in for the assessment is the assessment cover sheet, where you are supposed to provide all the information that is related to you along with your signatures over here. Can you do it for me? Okay, so after doing that, now I will brief you out about the assessment. Basically, before we go for the assessment, I want to tell you that how this assessment is created and what I am expecting from you and what are your rights as a learner. So first is that this assessment is created through a competency based unit, right? And it is fulfilling all the requirements, requisites that a competency based unit has to hold, right? And you will be rewarded with two different results out of it. One is competent and other is not yet competent. Not yet competent means that you need to go for the training session again, and competent means that you will be awarded a certificate over it, right? And competency based assessments are taken from the nationally recognized qualifications of the Australian government. Now second is the assessment process activities and requirements. Now all the assessments that are designed for you, means all the instruments that you're supposed to fill in, they all are taken from the performance criteria as per the unit mentioned there, and I have given you the copy of the unit as well. From there you can tally it up, that is it meeting all the criteria that are required for it, and maybe I divert something and you can object on that as well. Then you have learner rights and responsibilities. So your first responsibility is that whatever you have learned into the training session, you project your learning through these assessment tools, through these assessment instruments, right? And try to be very accurate, try to be to the point wherever the answers are required, fill that up and don't leave any question as blank. As far as your rights are concerned, you have the right to appeal. You have the right to quit at any moment that you are not ready for the assessment and you will come again for it, right? And that is all. Are you through with it?
Ma'am, what is the appeal process?
Appeal process means that, for example, after the assessment, I submit you my feedback, I submit you the result, and you think that the results are not meeting your expectations. Maybe I have written so many places that not satisfactory, and you want to go that why it's not satisfactory, so you can go for an appeal process. Appeal has two areas of it. One is that you talk to me directly through email or call me up and ask me that these are the areas, these are the statements where you have given me not satisfactory marks, what are the reasons and how can I improve them. Or the other is that you go directly to the organization who has conducted that training session and ask them that I am not happy with my result. That's there. And last is that if you need any support, you have hearing issues, you have writing issues, or you have understanding issues, you can project them earlier as well or during the assessment also. And I hope that you have no such issues. Okay. And after that you will sign this document and submit it over. Right? Now moving to the first assessment, that is the observation checklist. Now whatever statements that are mentioned over here, you are supposed to answer them all, right? And once you answer them all, only then you will be getting the satisfactory response from the assessor. So, and there are two options mentioned over here. Are you familiar with the term? If you are, you will go for yes. If you are not, you will go for no. And rest will be filled by the assessor. So can you do it for me? Okay. So after that we'll move to the next assessment, that is the written. Written question means that the questions are not very much precise. They are open-ended, means a general understanding about the topic is demanded from you. and you're supposed to fill in these boxes as far as the response is concerned. And if anywhere you are stuck up, you can take my help. So few are the questions, then you have true and false statements, and finally you go for the multiple choice options.
Ma'am, can you explain it?
Okay, the question number 2 is basically asking you about the grammar and writing convention. So if you know about it, you will explain the perspective here. So I think so my cell phone is not yet off. Let me switch it off. Sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. Now moving to the last session, that is the verbal questionnaire. That is a short interview that I'm going to take of you on the basis of the understanding that you have gained about the unit. So coming to the first question, do you know formatting of text?
Yes, ma'am. I know about memos, proposal writing, and different applications.
Okay. So my next question is, how you can learn text formats?
I can learn it internet browsing,
Okay.
administration, take some print or other formats.
Okay. Okay, the third question that I will ask you is that can you give me any one format detail?
I will tell about your applications.
Okay,
You shall tell you the timing,
okay,
timing reason, signs, came within mentioned time, and
Oh.
etc.
okay. So, very well done. Okay, that is all for the assessments. And lastly, you are supposed to go for the feedback form for learners that you are required to complete as per my conduct throughout this session. So you can either record it as poor, fair, very good, excellent, as per your approach on it. And as per your understanding you have gained through it. Okay, thanks Ashar for your time. I hope that today's assessment must have gone well.
Yes,
Are you through with it?
Yes, ma'am.
Any confusion, any
No, ma'am.
problems you faced?
No, ma'am.
Any instruction that was not provided to you for the
No,
assessment?
ma'am.
Happier?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I will get back to you with your results
Okay.
through email. So keep on checking your email, and I will message you before I send you the email so that
Okay,
you
ma'am.
can check it. And if you have any issues regarding it, you can directly respond back to me.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, Ashar. Nice meeting you. Take care. Bye-bye.